Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I am Mar, and today we're going to do many things. We're not going to try and beat Leviathan again, though. That didn't go well. We'll do that later when I'm more set up for it. Like for one, actually having access to Thundiga magic. Can I not go back there right now? It looks like I cannot. That's a real shame. I was going to go back and get more skill books, but it looks like I cannot go back there right now. Well, okay then. Fine, game. Railroad me, I guess. Well, back this way we go then. No, that is not the right way. Yeah, I may have ran into a few people, but who cares? By a few people, like a dozen people. So this path keeps going, right? Like, this is the way I came. It just kind of ends on the mini-map, but I guess that's the loading point for the next area's map? Yeah. Okay, cool.
My ears are still ringing from it.
Okay, now we get to go through this area with Barret, which will actually be really nice because there is one thing that Barret is better at than Aerith, and that's for things that get knocked out of attacks. Get knocked out by range attacks, the stupid seahorse things. Barret is much better for that because Aerith's puny attacks don't really stop them, despite the fact that her attacks do significantly more damage. I guess the magical damage just doesn't quite have the stopping power that a bullet does. Despite dealing more actual damage. Not sure why that works that way, but that's definitely the way that worked. Wonder if this place, how much this place will have changed from, you know, the adjacent plate falling.
Let's keep moving.
Can I go here yet? Is this open? No? Okay. Cool. Great. Yeah, let's just keep walking. Okay. Let's see.
You got it. Take the lead.
I should be using Ferret because he has a skill that he needs to learn. I mean, assuming that he's ever not being bound. Did he really? As soon as the bound was broken, he got bound again. Okay, Ferret, next fight, don't spend the entire fight bound. So that way I can actually get you using focused shots. That way you can learn it. And I can come one weapon closer to having learned all of the weapon things. Wonder if I'll have to do anything with the cranes again, or if all those puzzles will still be solved. I'm hoping for solved because yeah, I don't want to have to mess with them again. Oh, great.
There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through, but it's our only shot.
Cool. We get to go a different way at least. That's nice, I guess. More watching Cloud's biceps. Gotta love the music though. So good.
Let's end this quick.
Oh, Rima, I believe that's new. Let me assess this. And there we go. Another kind of rare enemy, it looks like, from the target on it.
It's on you.
Don't give up.
Oops, meant to switch to Barret. Okay, yeah, focus shot can be done just that. Nope, meant to use focus shot. Accidentally used steel skin. Whoops. That's what I get for trying to navigate menus so quickly. Anyway, let me look at Barrett's weapon information. Yeah, he's only at 20% proficiency. Okay. Let's see. If there's 16 weapons, and I think, I'm guessing that the 4 characters that I have are the only ones I actually get weapons for in this part. Because while I'm sure I'll get red 13. Oh hey, something else I have to assess. As soon as Cloud's unstunned, I'll just sit here for a second. At least Cloud didn't get stunned by that lightning attack. You know.
I got your mom.
Okay, enemy skills can be learned from this monster. Okay, that's cool, but how do I actually do that? Do I just need them to use it on me? If so, come on, Cloud, get hit. Who did I have the enemy skill materia on? Wasn't it Cloud? I thought it was. Anyway, Cloud, or not Cloud, Barrett's gonna use focus shot on the thing that staggers.
That's a win.
I'm gonna read the enemy skill materia and see if you have to do something different in this. Gives you a chance to learn certain enemy techniques. Please tell me that that's not random. I see the word chance and I cry inside. That's fine. I don't have to worry about learning the enemy skills right now anyway. I can come back and learn them later. Right now, it's just any I happen to learn as I walk along is fine. Anyway, I suppose that until I learn, looks like I can't learn enemy skills from the, seahorse enemies, whose name I literally have forgotten like 2 seconds after seeing it. But you know, that'll happen, right? Anyway, I suppose I should actually use some skills, huh? And there we go.
You would say that.
Anyway, so let's continue on. Onward we go. Gotta actually be checking around for loot since, you know, I'm in a different area and all. Anyway. These are both enemies I've seen before, yeah. Cool. Ooh, I can learn enemy skill from the Smogger though. So, you know, try and get hit by it, I guess. Okay, let's keep on going. I'm trying some new headphones and I really like them for me being able to hear the game sounds, but I can't hear myself as well. Which means I'm not entirely sure how loud I'm talking, so this might come out really loud. Not that you guys will ever know, cause I'll just normalize it, but whatever. And I'm pretty sure I'm not talking. I know I'm not talking loud enough. My mic won't pick it up in some capacity. Like, now that I've got a nicer mic, it'll be fine. You know what? You know what? Fine. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm sorry, Mr. Sweeper. Anyway, let's just Kuraga the group real quick. Get Cloud and Tifa back up to good amounts of health. Oh, man. I am really feeling how much less magic. Haywire Haze is probably the thing I can learn. So, you hit me with that. I didn't get any notification that I learned anything, so I'm going to assume that that failed. But what I was saying is that I'm really feeling how much lower level or how much lower Barrett's magic is than Aerith's was, because Barrett's Kuraga is on the same level as Aerith's Cura. It's quite a noticeable difference. Okay, let's just pelt these guys with some thunder and finish this. Hey Barrett, use some focus shot, would you? Get rid of its arm. Hey, I got the self-destruct ability. That's nice. That's the ability I really wanted to learn first, you know?
Let's try that again.
That's the ability I want to be the one that I test out how this works with. Heck yes. Self-destruct me. Oh, hey, I mean, I guess Cloud charged up his limit from all the hits I took trying to learn abilities. So, you know, may as well use it since that goes away after fights in this game. See, now you might say that was overkill, and yeah. Anyway. Let's just use some high potions before we continue on. For some reason, my eyes are super irritated right now, and I'm not sure why, but whatever. Just gonna roll with it. Okay. I am going the wrong way. Whoops. It's all good. I meant to do that. Anyway. Let's see what's down here. Aha! Loot. A heavy-duty bracer. What manner of boost does this give me? Hey, it's a actually nice defensive bracer with 3 slots. Like, Cloud doesn't need that, sure, but I would love for Tifa to be leveling another materia. I do, however, need to switch her materia around so that she's actually getting the elemental boost. There we go. Okay. Let's see. What extra materia do I want to be leveling up? I'll go with one of the HP up materias because there's something really cheap that I could do to survive Leviathan, which is have someone with HP up and magnify attached to revival materia, and then just have them guard through it, survive it barely, and then just revive everybody. Are these all versions of bandits I've assessed? They sure are. Well, we've got some basic fire spells. They've got a soon-to-be lack of life.
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how sarcastic Tifa was being there, and I'm having a hard time pinning it down.
Don't hold back.
Because some serious sarcasm was definitely deserved, because, like, He's not that much worse of a fighter than Cloud. Anyway, got a nice proficiency bonus on that. Also, neat thing, if you do Barrett's charge animation when he reloads, it still does the charge. So you just get a free charge if you do it when he's reloading. Because it animation cancels into charge instead of reloading. And you would had to have reloaded for that time anyway. And so you get the effects of both while only doing the animation of one. So that's a nice thing. It means that pretty much if you have Barrett in your party, you should be playing him whenever possible, because he's the one that, you know, I already somewhat knew this, but that really just cemented that Barrett is the one that the AI plays absolutely the worst. Oh hey, it's Beck and them again. Aw. Oh wait, one of these I haven't assessed. Let me switch over to Cloud. Get assess charged up. There we go. If Cloud gets an action instead of getting mugged in the corner. Why do I trust Cloud to do things again? Can I get Aerith back? She was competent. Whatever, just assess it. Thank you, Cloud.
Deal with that.
Anyway, let's focus shot Butch here. Anyway, I got the focus shot abilities, so you know that's nice. And I staggered him again. I could use an ability, but honestly, that's just more button presses than I really want to do. Do you mind? Anyway, now it's just this jerk. Darn, I didn't get that off while he was still pressured. Yeah, this guy is really not pressured for very long. Fine, I'll use some kind of ability. I'll hit Barrett and Cloud with an easy Cura. There you go. Man, they get like no health back from that. Like legitimately, I think Barrett heals more with Prey. Actually, let's test that. He healed about 700. Okay, he heals the same with Prey as he does with Cura. So if I'm not gonna, whoops. If I don't need the cure immediately without waiting for Barrett to have more actions, I'm probably better off just using Prey, because at least it doesn't cost MP. Anyway, Prey and then fire in the hole. Once again, probably a little overkill. I'm honestly surprised that didn't cause a cave-in. I totally thought that chair was a box, but you know. Turned out to be a chair. Are these things breakable boxes? No, they're just barrels, okay. I don't know if I've talked about it before in this, but that is a downside I've noticed as games get more realistic looking, is that it's harder to tell what things are actually interactable.
Finally, those assholes were really getting on my nerves.
And the reason it's harder to tell which things are interactable. Also, why am I controlling Cloud?
Yes, it's my turn. Big bang. He's pouring it on.
Anyway, the reason it's harder to tell which things are interactable... Darn it, I dodged only one of them.
Need to heal up.
Did Barrett get off him yet? I mean, he did, but it debuffed him somehow. Cool. You, can you take actions yet, Barrett? Nope, still can't. Cool. That's just... Come on, Barrett. Get your head back in the game. You're sitting there at 1 HP taking a nap. There you go. Finally. You pray. Thank you.
Know your limits.
Barrett's fine. I mean, sure, he sat at 1 HP for a while, but who hasn't, right? Anyway, yeah, but so as things get more and more realistic, it gets harder and harder to actually tell which things are interactable, because they no longer shine or glow or anything, and not all game companies know how to mitigate that. And something I'm really noticing with the boxes in this...
I'm almost afraid to go back to see it with my own eyes.
Tifa.
It's something I've noticed in this game is that they aren't doing anything really to make the Shinra boxes stand out. And because the Shinra boxes are black and much of the areas of this game are in shadow, like, let's be honest, if there were boxes right along the side here, and I was just a person running past without taking the extra time to look, I would never see them, because, like, look, that's black. That's already dark. It's already the same color as the boxes. And so the boxes are super visible in some settings, like at the beginning of the game or when they're next to a light like that, super visible. But then there's some settings where they're pretty much impossible to see. And yeah. And it's things like that where it's an overall design thing. Like if they'd chosen a different color for the boxes or made them kind of shiny, I did not mean to actually go down that. I was just running around. But if they'd done anything like that, would have made it a lot easier. Oh hey, more bandits. That's what I wanted to fight. Oh wait, no, these are normal people, my bad.
No, there's monsters everywhere.
I mean, we just cleared out, so if you want to go fast, man.
Pretty sure this ought to take us straight to the Sector 5 slums.
You're right, good luck getting there alive. I wish you much luck. Hopefully the scene set we're about to trigger doesn't take too long. I say that because we're at 23 minutes on this episode.
You're alive!
This was the weapon shop guy, I think?
Still in one piece?
Or something?
Who else made it out? I wish I knew. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just glad you survived. Gives me hope for the others.
This is bad.
Do I remember if this was the weapon shop guy or if he was one of the town watchmen or something?
I really hope that all my friends are okay.
I'm sure they are, honey. Don't worry.
Not yet.
Never know what you're gonna run into out there. Best be prepared.
You got a new song on some point. At some point, I see. Good for you. Good for you. I'll just buy that.
Careful out there.
I feel like one of these days my tendency to not buy any healing items unless they're on sale will eventually get to me.
Left a few things behind.
You see, I know it's not much, but it's all I got.
Ooh, he has a new weapon for Barrett. Cool. That gets me one weapon closer to having all the weapons. Also, I don't remember if I ever finished that thought, but I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be 4 weapons for everyone. Unless Barrett gets shapped and there's only 3 weapons for him. I say that because if I look at everyone's equipment, Cloud currently has 4 weapons. Barrett has 3, Tifa has 4, and Aerith has 4. And I know that I now know 14 of the 16 weapon skills, so I'm guessing that, I mean, obviously this one is 15. I'm guessing there's another one for Barrett, and that's number 16. Unless they decided they just wanted Cloud to have 5 or something, and they didn't want to give that many to Barrett. Which, considering how much of Midgar he's not in your party for, actually wouldn't be that strange of a decision. You got anything else to say?
We need able-bodied men and women. I don't even know where to start.
I wouldn't bother starting, to be honest. I'd find somewhere else to live if I were you. It's like these people, like they'll just drop the plate on you again. Like, the survivors of Sector 7 know what was up. Since a lot of the people that were killed by Shinra soldiers were the town watch. I like how it's like, look for people who have their ear to the ground. They'll point you in the direction of more work. And see, that would be really useful advice if the minimap didn't already tell me where anyone in town needed my help. One of the downsides of those kinds of modern interfaces, right? Like, I don't have to look that up. Like, I don't have to talk to people.
Let's see what's on the other
My
side.
minimap tells me what I need to know.
Finally, I can use some fresh air.
Damn it! I still can't believe this happened.
I'm not sure the massive rubble above us is as settled as I would like it to be. At least someone's Mr. Positivity out there. I'll be right up, Barrett. Just let me look around.
Like we had a lot of money saved up.
That one was a lot closer.
Yeah, this is fine.
Oh! Is there anyone out there that needs some help?
You know, this is honestly a lot more intact than I thought it'd be on this side. Plate must have broken apart real bad as it came down.
My God.
Just a little more. Come on. Come on.
It won't budge. Make room.
Morrow, you're alive.
With me. Ready?
Let's be honest, most of that was probably Cloud, since he's the person there who was actually super
Good
strength.
job, guys.
Thank you.
Or maybe Tifa. I mean, she does punch really hard.
I can't tell you how relieved I am to see you. So, what now?
Don't know. Find something, anything to do.
Been back to the bar yet?
No.
Maybe you should go take a look.
Okay. First the bar, then the rest.
Careful. The roads are a mess.
Oh, you think?
Watch your step or you'll wind up in a hole.
Hello? Anybody out there? If you can hear me, say something.
Well, find out what condition the bar is in next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.